What is happening, everybody? I'm at Congaree National Park in South Carolina, and I'm here to canoe, hike, and explore one of the most unique parks in the system. Let's do stuff! That was amazing. It just flew right by us.
I'm Terra. That's Lucas. We're on a quest for new adventures and great food. Come along with us as we explore our incredible world.
Along the Congaree River is a primeval forest with diverse plant and animal life. Congaree National Park protects the oldest bottomlands, old-growth hardwood forest in the southeastern United States. The trees here are able to survive the seasonal and sometimes year-round flooding. At 26,000 acres, it's the 7th smallest park in the system. Designated as a national park in 2003, it sees around 200,000 visitors each year. For over 25 years, journalist and conservationist Harry Hampton worked to preserve the area of floodplain forest that would later become Congaree National Park. For his efforts, the visitor center is named in his honor. Among the most popular activities in the park are hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and birdwatching. The park is also a popular spot for firefly displays on summer evenings. As I understand it, one of the best ways to experience this park is on the water. So for our first activity, we're going for a guided canoe tour on Cedar Creek. Let's go. Cedar Creek is a blackwater stream that runs through the heart of the park, past tall bluffs, cypress tupelo swamps, and expansive floodplain forests that host an abundance of wildlife. I'm joined on this Congaree adventure by my Aunt Kathie, who you'll remember from our last video. While they might not get the fanfare of Yellowstone's Old Faithful, Yosemite's Half Dome, or the Grand Canyon, 25 trees in Congaree National Park can boast to being the largest of their species in the country. There's a loblolly pine soaring to a record-breaking 167 feet, and bald cypress trees with circumferences of 26 feet and extensive root systems that rise above the water as knees, reaching as high as 7.5 feet.
Back one day, and I saw what at first looked to be like sticks, and then I was like, well, it's moving, and it wasn't going with the current, it was going directly across, and as I got closer I was like, that is a gator. I don't know if Charlie was back visiting home from college or I really only saw him that one time, and then I haven't seen him since. It seems like there's not really sunny banks like gators like to lay on, you know?
All right, so far we've seen a turtle, some fish breaking through the water, and man, just a lot of beautiful trees. It's gorgeous out here. In the late 1800s, there were more than 52 million acres of floodplain forest in the southeastern United States. In less than 50 years, most of these great forests had been decimated by logging. Y'all see the heron? There it is. Oh yeah. Wish I had a zoom lens on this thing sometimes. Today, this 26,000-acre federally protected forest has the distinction of being an international biosphere reserve. It's an old beaver dam. Apparently Apparently there is an owl in this tree. I don't see it. Oh, there. Oh, hell yeah. That was a barred owl. I've seen them in pictures and paintings and stuff, but that was amazing. It just flew right by us. Worth the price of admission. Hey, turtle. Well, that was awesome. I didn't expect it to be that beautiful. Being out there in the canoes on that creek, so peaceful with the tree canopy and so many birds. We got to see that barred owl. That was amazing. 2 turtles. And just when we thought we were gonna get skunked on snakes, our guide Ed, out of the corner of his eye, saw one. So we did get a snake in there, which he said that would have been his first trip without seeing a snake. And thank goodness we saw one. It was pretty cool. But yeah, our guide was Ed from Palmetto Outdoor, and if you're gonna come out to Congaree and you wanna go out on the water, look them up. We had a great time. All right, we are going to take the Boardwalk Loop Trail. There are quite a few different hiking trails you can take, but we decided to do this one because I'm exhausted from canoeing. I don't know about you.
I'm ready to go on another one.
So for me, we're taking the easy trail for me, but it's a 2.5 mile loop, and I think it's all on an elevated boardwalk. So let's go see the beauty of this park. A relatively long and warm growing season and periodic flooding from the adjacent Congaree and Wateree rivers contribute to the ideal growing conditions that have produced one of the tallest temperate hardwood forests in the world. Nutrients and sediment carried into the floodplain by the river waters nourish and rejuvenate this unique ecosystem. This is amazing. I haven't spent much time in this kind of environment, and it's beautiful. Along the boardwalk loop are 20 individually numbered stops. Before heading out, be sure to grab a self-guided walk brochure from the Visitor Center to learn more about the park's natural and cultural history.
The 18th Amendment was passed in 1919, prohibiting the sale and consumption of alcohol in the United States. Moonshiners and bootleggers found refuge in places like the Congaree River floodplain to earn a living. The iron box you see in the distance is an old still used to make alcohol. Water and corn squeezings were used to make a sour mash. The mash was heated and distilled through copper tubing to produce moonshine. Congaree floodplain's difficult terrain and tall trees made it a perfect place for moonshiners to hide stills and produce their illegal liquor.
Well, that was a really awesome hike. Walk is probably a more accurate description. It's just a not paved, but wooden boardwalk through the swamp, or what did they call it?
Floodplains?
Floodplain. But beautiful. We saw so much wildlife. What do you remember seeing?
Oh, well, my favorite was the little frog. think.
The butterfly.
Butterfly.
Skink.
Skinks.
Some scary looking spiders. This
Very
place
scary.
is loaded with them. But yeah, about 2.5 miles. It was not hard. It is hot and humid, so bring a lot of hydration. But that wraps up this trip to Congaree National Park. How was your experience?
Thank you for bringing me along. It was awesome.
Thank you
I
for
really
coming
enjoyed
along. It's great to spend
Yep.
it with you.
Very nice.
So that was 24 hours in Congaree National Park. We canoed, we hiked, and we explored. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel, as it really helps us a ton. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.